What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is your weekend motivational video. We made it to Friday, you guys. I hope you guys had a positive and productive week. I hope it was stress-free. I hope you guys are staying warm. It is rainy, gloomy, cold, and really yucky on this Friday. But that's okay because I don't mind being home cozy with some good books, some good shows with my honey. So I'm okay with it. But I hope you guys are definitely enjoying your Friday afternoon. Hopefully, you guys are out of work. You're heading home to relax, to enjoy your weekend. You deserve it. Go unwind, do what you do. Don't forget about your goals, but give yourself some time to rest. But today, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about your thoughts and your worries and being stressed over things that you can't control. So I have struggled with that for a very, very long time, to where I've allowed my thoughts to take over me so much that they affected my mood, they affected my emotions. I would sometimes start to be so consumed by thoughts that emotionally I would feel like it was really happening and it wasn't. And sometimes when you wake up in the middle of the night and you can't go back to sleep, your mind starts wandering, and you can't go back to sleep because you're thinking about all these things, and then eventually you start making up scenarios in your head about things that aren't even real and stressing yourself out about what's going to happen. Now, you guys know I told you guys that I get up in the morning and I have my routine where, I pray, I meditate, I write, I listen to some, affirmations or some positive words. I listen to mini sermons and things like that. And this morning well, not this morning because I woke up extremely late today, which just kind of backed up my day, but that's all right. It's all right. We're good. But I took some time to just listen to a few things. And what I was listening to, they were talking about, basically you worrying about things that aren't there is like you standing in one spot and just spinning and not going anywhere. And when you stop spinning, you're still in the same place. Same thing when you start worrying about things that aren't there. You're worrying about scenarios that aren't there. Like, if you have a kid and he's 2 years old, you're thinking so far ahead about, oh my God, what if he's 16 and gets into trouble and goes to jail and I don't have enough money and I lose my job? And by the time you're done with your thoughts, your kid is in jail and you're broke and your kid isn't even 3 years old. That's what I mean. Like, I'm it took me a long time to get to a place where I don't worry about the future so much, and I stop looking behind me, because what's happened and everything in the past is there for me to remember how far I've come, but it's not there for me to continue to go back to, because it's no longer there. It's history, it's gone. What's in front of me is not here yet. So I need to really focus on what's real, what's present, what's in front of me, what I do have control over. I have control over my emotions off of what's going on right now. I have control over, my work that I do for the day. I have control over what I do in my day to get me closer to my goals. I have control over what I eat. I have control over, the steps that I take and how I go about my day-to-day routine today. So I just want to encourage you guys to, take a moment to really kind of, I feel like we are allowed to feel certain things for a certain amount of time, which is why I allow myself this hour of solitude every day, to where I think about whatever is stressing me out. I think about the things that I worry about, things that I'm fearful of, but I don't consume myself with it. Like, I give myself, when it comes to those things, I give myself 5 to 10 minutes. I think about them and then I'm like, okay, well, I thought about all these crazy things for the day. I'm done. I'm not going to carry that throughout my day, because that can consume my day and actually get ahead of me. And I can be controlled over my emotions and what I'm mentally thinking about. And that could just throw my whole day off. And that's not healthy to live that way day to day. And it took me a while to kind of separate everything. You've got to separate the things that, are bothering you, especially when we are sometimes, so deep in our thoughts that we start making up these scenarios and start living the way that we had those thoughts, like the way that we see those thoughts in our mind, we start living that way. And it's like those things aren't even real. And half the time we stress and get frustrated because we are thinking and consuming ourselves with these scenarios that aren't even real. So I want to encourage you guys to worry less, smile more, find something that brings you joy. Not just something that makes you happy, but something that brings you joy. Something that can make you feel like, you know what, I'm getting up this morning and it brings me joy to be able to write, or it brings me joy that I am still, manifesting my dreams. It brings me joy to know that I am strong enough to get up every day and do what I have to do to get closer to those goals that I have, whether it's nutritional goals, whether it's physical goals, whether it's work goals, whether it's hair goals, makeup goals, whatever goals you have, find something that brings you joy. Like a cup of coffee makes you happy, but it doesn't bring you joy. It makes you happy for the moment, but being joyful about something is something that's deeper than just something that's making you happy. It's taking pride in knowing that you are doing, the right thing for yourself, and going down the right road, and you're seeing the process of what you're going through, and you see the progress, even if it's just one step or 5 steps. It's still progress. It's still further than where you were. So stop worrying about things that you cannot control. Stop worrying about things that aren't even here yet. Stop putting scenarios in your head that don't exist and stressing yourself out about it. Enjoy what you have now. Enjoy living in the present moment. Enjoy the things that are happening to you now. Enjoy, taking a nap. Enjoy self-care. Enjoy your family, your friends, your loved ones, your partner, your wife, your husband, your kids. Enjoy that. Don't worry. The future, it's going to take care of itself. The past is no longer here. So live now, be happy, find joy, less stress, more self-care. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys are up to. But I encourage you guys to have an amazing weekend. Relax. Do something that just makes you go, I feel good today. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. Hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later. Toodles!